Akash Shinty, the real reflection of you. It's not all fun and games, even though you might think it is. No. It's a little bit more to life than fun and games, but fun and games are an important part to life. I say this while I was pretty much doing all fun and games yesterday. But it was work. And that's what I kind of like, is that interlap between work and fun and games. And I remember when I was working a corporate life, that was like, there was times when it was fun and games, and I really loved those times. And there was times when it was like real work, and I was like, all right, we gotta get through this. And in my opinion, it should be more fun and games than work, or vice versa. Or more than anything, really, I would say that work should be treated like it is fun and games. Now, if it's not like that, then that's when it's like, all right, well, maybe you're not doing the right thing, or maybe the attitude is wrong, you know? And it could be either or. It could be that it's like the wrong field for you. And when I'm talking about for you, I'm talking about for you, Akash Shinty. But it could also be that it's just the wrong attitude. I was working on set yesterday. Working on set, look at that. I don't know if I was working on set, I was playing on set. But one and the same, regardless. Aside from me being cute with wordplay right now. It's, I was on set the other day, or just yesterday, and I was talking to this actress. And talking about how, I was like, oh, I live here in New York City and whatever. It's like, it's cool, but then there's times where I'm like, oh, it's like just whatever. You know, I wish I would have had like something else. I'm like, are you aware how some people would kill to be in your shoes right now? Literally. There's some trained killers out there looking for a place in New York City. I'm teasing, but I don't remember how I got to that topic, but in essence, it's like, look, you get to play for quite a bit of it. And I recognize that what I do as a storyteller, as an actor, is I get quite a bit of time to play and tell stories that hopefully people enjoy listening to. Maybe you even enjoy listening to them right here, right now, as I'm telling you this story, as I'm working. Or maybe I'm not working, maybe I'm just playing right now. All that aside, it's like being grateful. That's where, I don't know, gratitude comes in. It's like, that's what I was getting at. It's the attitude, right? It's like, oh yeah, like, woohoo, this is cool, whatever. I live in New York City, but I wish I could be doing this. And it's like, excuse me, there's so many people out there that would like love to live in New York City, literally acting and doing what they want to really do. And that's an attitude thing, you know? No, it's not my attitude, and I'm just giving I'm not like criticizing the person or anything like that. I'm simply saying that like, yeah, okay, where am I doing that? Where am I not so grateful for the existence that I have? Because it's so much easier to see it on the outside than it is to see it on the inside, you know? In the moments where it's like, I'm like that, right? In the moments where I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, whatever. It's like, oh, today I gotta get up and go to work, for example, right? And it's like, do you gotta go to work? You don't really have to go to work. You get to go to work. There's people out there who would love to work, because let's be honest, there is a satisfaction that comes along with it, especially when doing something and you see the fruits of your effort, right? I don't know about you, but I don't know about you, Akash Shinty, but me, Akash Shinty, I appreciate seeing the fruits of my labor, the results of my hard work. In the moments, a lot of the times it's like, in and of itself, the real work more often than not is actually getting the mind right. If I'm being honest, of like, here's your opportunity to give something to the world, whatever it may be, however small it may be, and however seemingly, I wouldn't say useless or seemingly pointless maybe to me, but clearly there's someone's getting value out of the whole thing, right? Even you watching this. to some degree, there is a part of you that is getting value out of this. Even if you may be like, who is this guy? What does he have to say? All he talks is nonsense, and most of the time he doesn't even make sense. So why am I even listening to him sometimes? Well, I don't know. That's really that's on you, you know? That's on you, guy. That's on you. But there's a part of you that gets some value out of it. Maybe it's entertainment value. Maybe it's the value of, I don't know, life lessons. You're like, oh, this guy's teaching me so many life lessons. Man, where do I do that? But whatever, right? I don't know. I don't know what you get out of it. Frankly, that's not my real concern, because I know there's true value in this. Jam-packed full of value. But that's where I'm at right now. That's what I'm thinking about, is recognizing sometimes the work is really just getting the mind right. More often than not, that's actually the real work. It's because to get the actual work done, for example, today I am messing around with walls and, I don't know, just messing around with walls, you know, scoring a little bit of drywall, or scoring walls to so that we can put some new drywall in. Well, where's the value? Well, need to get your drywall in, so there's that. But I remember, was it last week? I was like, oh man, I don't want to score walls. Like, that's really hard. That's tough. Like, I don't know how to do that. How do you make this a straight cut and whatever, and just making a bunch of excuses, right? And it's versus like, all right, well, we got to get this done. All right, let's get knife. Let's ask a question. Or let's try to figure it out ourselves. Be like, what makes most sense? Okay, does that make most sense? All right, well, how do I do it? Let me try. Did I succeed? Did I not succeed? Where do I need to adjust? Bam. Versus doing that, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to do this. It's kind of hard, blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't saying it out loud, but that was kind of like my feeling internally. So that's that. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.